Hello, this is Carlos Notrana, candidate for Tangipahoa Parish President. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all of the festivals from Kentwood to Manchac and wish them a safe and happy festival season. I'd like to also thank all the volunteers that make this possible. A lot of work goes into these festivals, and I think that there's a lot of people out there that are looking forward to a great festival season. And I would like to let everybody know in Tangipahoa Parish that I'll be there to support every festival throughout this parish.
And you're looking right down Masonic Drive. No, actually, this is Tiger Avenue in downtown Independence for the 2015 Sicilian Heritage Festival Parade on Channel 17's family of cable outlets. I'm Tommy Hazelwood, joined by, of course, who else? Mr. Andrew Glasscock, as we are bringing you the sights and sounds. And we normally have a long list of people to thank, but this one's a little more exclusive today.
It is that, Tommy. We got a primary sponsor for all the festivals, and that is Carlos Notriano. And
well, we also have some people to thank for giving us a great location today. You don't get any greater of a location. We are right here on the corner of Masonic Drive and Tiger Avenue, thanks to Mr. and Mrs. David and Kim Falcone, giving us a great location here. They're spending the day with their family here. They give us a great location because, well, there is no better spot here.
And we had a little power issue at the City Hall this morning. So we are very thankful that they were able to give us this spot with power.
That just says something about how the festival season just brings out the best in everybody. So big thanks again to David and Kim Falcone for giving us a great location. As you can hear the sirens in the background, I was about to let them die down, but finally did. Of course, every parade always starts with local law enforcement, and that's TPSO. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, this is IPD. This is the Independence Police Department. It is cruiser number 212 leads the parade here in the 2015 Sicilian Heritage Festival. It did not hurt my feelings at all. It's hard to believe that this festival is 7 years old. Seems like just yesterday it was the very first one. Now you see a couple from the Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's Department.
And this is the first year we've done this parade, Tommy, where it hadn't been beautiful.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's no rain. We can't complain about that. It was supposed to rain all week. It's a little overcast, but to be honest with you, it's comfortable out here. I'm here in shorts and sandals. It's a comfortable day out here in downtown Independence, as you see cruiser number 211 in front of us. And then, of course, we will see the fire department. I'm assuming that this is the Independence Fire Department. Can't see the markings on the side of the truck coming up behind it. That's a Mack truck.
That's an old fire truck. I wonder if that's still in service.
Yeah, it looks like it's seen a few flames throughout the years.
I'm sure it has.
Independence Fire and Rescue, that is E638. And here looks like a little more modern of a unit.
Yeah, I bet they use this one quite a bit more than the previous.
This is Tangipahoa Parish Fire District number 2, which is housed right here in Independence. And then you take a look back at our host for the day. There's Mr. David Falcone. Of course, he's not paying attention to us, but there is Mr. David Falcone, not waving at us. And then back to the parade route.
Unfortunately, we don't have a rundown of this parade. Tommy, you were telling me earlier, if you just want to be in it, you can just get in it the day of.
That's, from what I understand, that's the way they do that parade and the Christmas parade here in Independence. And now, of course, you see this is obviously going to be some of the officials, hence the word officials on the front of the golf cart there. This is the first of the festival season. The second, of course, will be up in a meet for the Oyster Festival. Here are the Independent Sicilian Festival officials.
Looks like some junior ROTC behind them.
Of course, a man driving really needs no introduction. He is longtime mayor, Mr. Michael Ragusa of Independence. And you are correct, sir. That is the Amite High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC presenting the colors. And now we have the Independence Sicilian Heritage Festival Chairman Jim Payne. Been a busy man this last year, I'm sure. People don't realize the amount of work it takes to put together something like this.
I can only imagine. There's a bunch of work just getting us set up this morning.
Yeah, amen to that, huh? Yeah, I hope that I only have to imagine. I hope no one ever volunteers me to put something like this together. Of course, we are on the east side of the railroad track, so there's a little bit of a delay there. And then, of course, down by City Hall is where the judging is. So you will see a little bit of a lag where we are. And checking out the convertible down the way.
Looks like royalty to me, Tom.
I would assume. And that, what do you call that, metallic green? Mustang.
Avocado green, that's what they call that.
Like I would know anything about avocado.
I know you don't like them.
Oh, no. Don't slaughter innocent plants for food. This is Tony Arione. He is the Sicilian Festival Grand Marshal. Arnone, excuse me. Tony Arnone is the Grand Marshal. And looking that way, looks like a group of royalty. And the man on the only gentleman on there needs no introduction around here. He is Mr. Coach Keith Corona of the Independence High School Tigers. If I'm not mistaken, he's also an Independence High School alum. I don't think Keith really minds being on that float.
I wouldn't.
The only gentleman on there. And I use that term very loosely when I say gentleman. No offense, Keith. No, just play. As he waves to us there. They're followed by the historic downtown Independence barbecue station and a man on stilts. Now, Andrew, that takes some talent.
Woo! That it does, Tom. I couldn't imagine.
He's up high enough where we can't even shake his hand.
Yeah,
we're elevated. We're in the back of Kim Falcone's truck, and we can't even shake this man's hand. I really look up to him. And now here is the Independence High School class of 1985. They are praying for Johnny Costanza. And again, if people don't realize, the best place to stand is behind us because you're going to be pelted. We got some cups from the Silver Slipper Casino, and somebody just pelted Andrew in the head.
Yeah, they sure did. They got the target.
You see the advantages of standing near us. Normally people try to avoid us, but during festival season it's best to stay around us. Now here is Mr. John Bell Edwards for governor, ringing the bell there. Of course, it's an election year here. 2015 in all of Louisiana, not just in Sanville Parish. They're not throwing any John Bell Edwards for governor t-shirts.
No, they're not, Tom.
Yeah.
I think we finally got a break. But they are throwing something.
Just not throwing at us. The last ones, we were catching for self-defense. And looking at Ford must be putting some money behind this parade. This is the second convertible Mustang we've seen. This one a little more vintage, as you see Tweety there on the front. It's Sicilian Tweety Bird is what's written on the side of the car. And there's Mr. Carlos Notriana. He, of course, is running for parish president. Yeah, no coincidence, he also makes this parade possible here on the Channel 17 family of cable outlets. We are Channel 197 on Charter Cable. We are Channel 21 on Cox, Channel 17 on ETEL, and real soon we will be 99 on on AT&T Uverse. And you can always catch us on www.fptvonline.com. Carlos, of course, is walking. He's followed up by an 18-wheeler pulling a whole group of his supporters.
Well, it looks like he needs an 18-wall for his supporters.
Yep.
They're still framed in there.
The 18-wheeler is supplied by Gillette Recycling of Ponchatoula. Hey, get ready. I got a feeling there are going to be some people humming at us right now.
I'm afraid so.
And you see, we told Mr. Falcone we would turn around and get him every once in a while. Falcone, excuse me. But I'm kind of afraid to turn my head whenever there's a float passing by, because I don't want to get. I'd like to have a fighting chance. And of course, now you hear the sounds of the Independence Tiger Marching Band. Okay. We're going to take a second to listen to the Fighting Tigers. Now you see the hardest working men on the band, the percussion section. Not like I'm a little biased there or anything like that. I'm sorry, it's the hardest working men in the band. There's also a lady involved. And loud. And now looking down the wing, we see more royalty. This is probably visiting royalty. Again, we have no rundown, so we're flying by the seat of our pants. Of course, with this kind of weather, it's short pants because, well, I think that spring is finally upon us. This is Italian Festival royalty. Of course, the Italian Festival is down the road on Highway 51 in Tickfaw. We visited that parade route today, didn't we, Andrew?
We sure did on the way here, Tommy. And I think that's the last of the festival.
Yeah, it comes up in late April. Of course, like we said, next week you have the Oyster Festival parade coming up in Amite. There is no parade over in Hammond for the barbecue festival, but of course we do have a barbecue festival. Then, of course, the big one is the Strawberry Parade in Ponchatoula, and of course they will have a parade come rain or shine. Then we skip a week, and then we have the Italian Festival in Tickfaw, and it says "Keep calm and funk on." This is entry number 5. Trying to see the flag on the back. Unfortunately, it's facing the other way, and it's folded up, so we can't see what the flag says there. And now we see Robbie Miller for parish president. Of course, long-time parish president, Gordon Burgess has opted to not seek re-election.
Long time and only, if I'm not mistaken, huh, Tommy?
I do believe you're correct there. And down the way, this man needs no introduction, or if you've been introduced to him, you probably got a record somewhere. That's Mr. Daniel Edwards. He is the sheriff of Tangipahoa Parish.
What a machine he's in.
That's what I'm thinking. I'd like to have to pay for gas in that sucker. This is the special response team. Daniel's sort of pretty good arm there.
Yeah, he does.
As he almost got it to us. Thrown into the wind, of course. You saw the wind caught that one. At least that's what we're going to say. Sir, correct? And now here is entry number 8. Again, more visiting royalty. As soon as we see the markings on the side, we'll tell you who they are. This is the Tangipahoa Parish Fair royalty. And you know, for the longest time, I always made the mistake of trying to read the names off the sides. But then I realized one thing. We're only getting the names on this side. So to be fair, we won't read any of them.
That's right.
We don't want to make it look like we're showing bias in any way, shape, or form. Of course, we have to do it in Tickfall, though, because remember, in Tickfall, the parade goes both ways.
This is very true.
So if they're riding in Tickfall, we'll tell you who they are. Of course, the 127th Tangipahoa Parish Fair will take place on September 30th. And now here's the Happy Acres Trailer Park.
We got all kind of costumes from
sure do.
Food, pepperoni pizza.
Food, faith, art, and citizenship. And now we see some dance teams heading our way. And waiting to see, unfortunately, the truck is way too close to the banner. Dance
Revolution Academy. And
they are from, yeah, they didn't have to get up too early this morning. Very big day for these kids. Most of them their first ever parade in March in. And there you go, seeing Mr. Falcone again. Now, Andrew, this is an election year, but I don't know if this is the Republican Party coming down here or what, but I see a big elephant coming.
It certainly looks like the Republican Party coming down the road, Tommy.
Well, actually, yeah, it is a campaign sign.
And I guess we can only guess about which party he represents.
Yeah, we won't venture an opinion, will we? Again, Mr. Carlos Notriana made this one possible, and Kim and David Falcone gave us a great location here on Tiger Avenue in downtown Independence for the 2015 Independence Sicilian Heritage Festival on the Channel 17 family of cable outlets. 197 on Charter, 21 on Cox, 17 on ETEL, coming real soon to AT&T Uverse on Channel 99. And as always, on www.fptvonline.com. And now we see Billy Nungesser. He is a candidate for, I'm assuming, Lieutenant Governor.
I'm assuming you're right, Tommy.
Not used to hearing that phrase.
You're not used to saying it, actually.
Yeah, good point. Don't think Mr. Nungesser is with us, but
his elephant is.
Yeah. Looks like George Peterson has signed the side of that, whoever that is. Now here's the Independence Middle Magnet School. Can't hide that Tiger pride. And this is IMMS Athletics. It was a pretty good athletic year for some of the schools in the area. Amy ending up runner-up in Class 3A football, plus Oak Forest winning their state football championship, and the Ponchatoula Green Wave winning the state championship in girls basketball. Jules Sumner ended up losing in the semifinals. Your alma mater, Walker, actually went pretty far, if you consider the state championship game pretty far. And now this is the IMMS Broadcasting. And now here is Roseland Elementary's Montessori School's Spirit Team. I think it was last year where they walked one way and they hit the pep in their step, and Tickfall, when they came back the other way, they didn't quite have the zest.
I wouldn't either.
I get tired just watching. Again, Roseland Elementary Montessori School.
looks like we're closed up here towards the end, Tommy.
And this looks like Roger Navarra, the local State Farm agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I didn't have to read that one off the side of the car. And now here is Miss Amy 2015's Oyster Festival Queen. This is Julie Ray Morell. And the only thing you can say, this is period costume. This
yeah, it looks like Swiss art, actually.
Really? Oh, yeah, I got it. And they will be the people that wrap up the 2015 Independence Sicilian Heritage Festival Parade. Normally we see some equine, but that also requires somebody to clean the streets right after. So I think they did the right thing.
Out.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, you never walk in front of a car because you don't want to get tired. You don't want to walk in front of behind a horse because you don't want to get pooped. Anyway, we would wisdom, Tommy. Yeah, again, another phrase I'm not used to hearing. Again, we would like to thank David and Kim Falcone for giving this great location here right on the corner of Masonic Drive and Tiger Avenue in Independence as we wrap up our coverage of the 2015 festival.
We also want to thank Carlos Dociana for sponsoring this event and bringing it to you here on Channel 17.
Yeah, he is the exclusive underwriter for the 2015 Independence Sicilian Heritage Festival Parade. Again, we have the Oyster Festival Parade coming up, plus the Strawberry Festival Parade, plus we also have the Italian Festival Parade. Andrew, if somebody wanted to take part in underwriting any of that, what would they need to do?
No, just need to contact us. You can reach me on my cell. I'll just have you put the graphics up.
Oh, it makes it a lot easier on me there. Gee, thanks.
But it's been a good one, Tommy, as always.
They always are. As you see our host family there, the Falcones, they were saying that we had to get some video of them. They had a whole group of people, and they were wanting to all be on TV, but they all scattered. So if they're not on TV, it's not from a lack of effort.
That's right. We tried.
But anyway, big thanks to them for making this one possible, and thank you for tuning in for the 2015 Sicilian Festival Parade in downtown Independence.